It is Thursday, 12:30 p.m. It's a long morning. Didn't got any chance to practice meditation. And right now I'm feeling a little bit tired, and small part of my stomach area is a little bit intense, but not very not very bad. Still durable. So before lunchtime, I'm going to practice 20 minutes to 30 minutes meditation to help me restore my energy and then release the tension around my stomach. The session quality was very deep and profound. At the beginning, I tried to cope with my tension around stomach, so put most of my awareness around physical sensation, and I noticed that it became more and more intense around that area, and which was a good thing for me because it helped me focus. So I'm not sure for how long I start to notice the tension sort of dissolved or just gone. So then I enter pretty deep stillness and a calm, and felt spacious. Yeah, everything, every thought, every physical sensation seems very distant from my awareness. At some point I'm feeling like I'm watching everything 40,000 level above. So it doesn't matter it's thoughts or comfort or discomfort, just doesn't matter so much to that awareness that's watching everything happening. And I think 80% of the time I was feeling extreme happiness, although I try to remind myself that don't get trapped by that kind of feeling or trying to pursue the kind of great feeling, and still try to keep some distance from it. And yeah, so I was able to maintain the kind of distance even though my body experienced several rounds of supercharged with electricity, that kind of feeling. It was a good feeling, but I just keep reminding myself not get distracted by those great feelings. Yeah, and it seems to become like self-reinforcement process. Like the more comfortable that I feel, and then I remind myself to keep distance from it, and then the more comfortable I feel. And at some point I also noticed that the voice or the awareness that remind myself to keep distance from the comfortness was also another thoughts or identity. And yeah, it's just like a loop. until now I'm still experiencing like energy flowing around my body. How would anyone want to do any entertainment activities more than meditation? Earlier, I was getting urgent requests from my colleagues to complete something by the end of tomorrow. It was a little bit all of it sudden, so I wasn't really prepared or planned time for helping out. But so that gets me kind of anxious and a little bit feel like not what's the better word? It's just all of a sudden, so would be great if I could have more time or notification beforehand. However, after further discussion, I realized that it was fairly simple task, not something that's going to take me hours of work to complete. So it was like misunderstanding due to sending out messages instead of making a phone call. So, which means the anxiety or the kind of irritation was not necessary, and it was coming from, I wasn't really understand the ask. So yeah, it's good that we figure things out. So I want to do 15 minutes or 20 minutes meditation just to relax a little bit, and then I can get back to work. I was quite distracted in this session. Wasn't really able to always stay on top of the thoughts. Yeah, I was thinking about I should get coffee after the meditation. And then the next moment I was thinking about something else, like what should I eat tonight or what to cook tonight, and if I'm gonna cook tonight, should I prepare the ingredients earlier? If I prepare the ingredients earlier, should I cut the time for work? It's just a chain reaction, thoughts after thoughts after thoughts. I was only able to notice those chain of thoughts afterwards, but wasn't really able to capture when they emerged. But I trained myself to not blame myself for unable to follow it, because if you start to blame yourself, then it will trigger another type of identity or thoughts process. So I think one thing I did good is to know that, okay, even though I wasn't able to be hyper-focused like previous meditation practice, but at least I know there are ups and downs, and I don't blame myself for that. It's just part of meditation practice process, and it would happen over and over and over again. So just embrace it, accept it, and know that I'm not perfect, and I still need there. It's still a long way ahead of me to continue practice. Right, and eventually I still feel better than before meditation, because even though my mind wasn't able to rest very deep, but my body got a chance to restore some energy, so which is still great. Awesome.